Hello everyone, today we're going to be learning a lot more about Dreamweaver. We're going to be building another page for our portfolio in Dreamweaver. So I have already the image of my project and the thumbnail. Just getting into this. Let's pop up in Dreamweaver and get started. So I want to start by using our project 1 as a template. So I'm going to open up project 1 and I'm going to save it as project 2. Save. So now we have a nice view of what Dreamweaver looks like while you're working. I can close this tab too. So what this is the split design view. You can control that with this little toggle right here. And you can choose to work all by hand, like our first lesson. Some people are very good at that. You can choose to work all in design, although I don't recommend that. Uh, I prefer the split view. This way you can see what the results of your code looks like, and you can edit it by hand in case there's any small details you need to work out, any problems you need to fix. Let's get started. So our title, we can edit it over here, but we can also edit it over here, project 2. This is my project 1, not anymore. This is project 2.html. And this is one of my favorite features of Dreamweaver, the Properties tab. If you notice on the bottom, this Properties tab down here, if you give that a left click, the image left click rather, you'll see the Properties tab has changed. You'll see a lot of the options that we know in HTML are now nicely laid out for us in this user interface. So the source of the image, is Project 1 Mini. Well, it's not Project 1 Mini anymore, it's Project 2. So I'm going to click and drag this little reticle, click and drag that to Project 2 Thumb. And it's not linking to Project 1 anymore, it's linking to Project 2. So this again, I'm going to click and drag this little icon here, Project 2. You can also browse for it with this little folder here. It's a much more traditional method. If you like to work that way, you can. And the alt text is even here, so I'm going to change that to Project 2. And give that a save. File, save. Perfect. So now we have our Project 2 page, but we need to create a link to it in our index. So let's pop open our index. In the design view, let's hit enter, project 2. Highlight that text. Down here in the Properties tab, we have this link section. Same as we did with the image, you can click on the point to file and drag it to the target, project2.html. And you can see now we have a beautiful link generated for us, just like our hand coding link. But that took us about a fraction of a second. Save that. But I want to get something a little more advanced while I have the time. You're going to be making a rather large portfolio, and some of your projects are going to take up a lot of space. And they're going to have a lot of files and complexity to them, so you want to have them in their own folder. But how do you do that? We haven't really covered folders yet. We've made a folder. So this is how Dreamweaver does it. So you can right-click on the top folder, which is this one right here. Right-click on it, or if you're using a one-button mouse, some Macs have one-button mice, hit Control and left-click on it. New folder. We're going to call it Project 2. No caps or strange characters or spaces, just Project 2. And we're going to dump in Project 2 Thumb. Update the following links. Update the following files. Yes. Project2.jpg. Update the following files. Yep. And project2.html. Update the following files. Yep. So now we have to save our index because you see our index was changed thanks to Dreamweaver. It's pointing us now to the Project 2 folder for that link. So let's save the index again. And project2.html. Now I'm going to be a little risky here. I'm going to close this. The reason being is I did a run through of this lesson before. And what Dreamweaver is saying here, that it's not saved, it's looking in where Project 2 was originally, and it's not seeing it. So it thinks that Project 2 needs to be saved. It doesn't know that we just moved it. So I'm actually going to close this. No, don't save that. And I'm going to reopen it, the Project 2 folder. Nope, nope, that was the wrong thing to do. Well, this is a perfect chance to go over correcting some problems. So, a lot of people are afraid to make mistakes. Don't be, because the computer allows us to correct them so easily. And by double checking, we caught them before they were a problem. So now we have to retell it where to go to find this image. It doesn't know where it is anymore. Reason being is it has a new uh, address it's pointing these images to with this dot dot slash in front of the image name. What that means is that says go up a folder to the browser. That says whatever folder this HTML document is in, look one folder up. Or I guess the folder that contains the folder that this is in, if that's not complex enough for you. Um, so it's going to be looking in the main folder. It's going to be looking in our site folder, which isn't the correct folder at all. It's in the same folder as the HTML document. So there's a couple ways you can fix this. You can just delete the dot dot slash, and that'll solve that problem. Or you can have the image selected again and just redefine where the image is, redrag it, just like we did in the first place. Perfect, and then you can resave that. Problem solved. And we want to make sure the problem is solved. So let's open up our index. So we'll start from page 1, and we click this little globe here. And we can choose what browser we want to preview these web pages in. I have both Safari and Firefox installed. I'm just going to try this in Safari. So here it is, previewing in Safari. We know it's a preview because we're looking on the hard drive. This address here points to a file on my hard drive. If you tried to load this address up on your computer, you wouldn't have anything. So this is not on the web. This is just on the hard drive. But we can give it a test to make sure everything works just fine before we upload it. Okay, that works great. Everything works just fine. And now we're going to synchronize it and then recheck it online. So we have everything ready to go. We're going to hit synchronize, entire site, get and put newer files, preview. Alright, so we need to put in the index because it was updated and all these new files. Okay, that's good. Hit OK. File activity complete. Now let's open Safari back up again. And your portfolio will be located at dma.sjsu.edu/your class, which is also the username you logged in as, / the folder you created in the FileZilla lecture. So in my case, it's DW Clinic. In your case, that'll be your first initial last name. Hit return. And of course, you don't really see much of a change. It's the same file. Now we're viewing it online. So let's check. Click this link. Yep, we're online. That's the right address to the server. And this works just fine. Let's try this. And this works just fine. Great. We have successfully used Dreamweaver to create a new page for our portfolio, run into a little bit of a problem, fixed it, checked it, everything's just fine, uploaded it, and double-checked it. And everything worked out great, and everything is ready to go. I hope you use this lesson in the next lesson, because we're going to be doing some really advanced stuff with Dreamweaver. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope you had fun.